Hello, and welcome. Northstar here with a new Popup Dungeon Let's Play. It's been a bit. This game streamed extremely well, though. Not sure I have the endless run open. Definitely may be worth doing unless some point. But maybe not right this second. Oh, I did want to quickly change something about one of the abilities here. I've been thinking about minor optimizations and Flame Blade. Spent enough time with it to know that added fire damage doesn't seem to work that well. Haste and speed are a little more important, I think. So haste is really useful, never really hits a cap. Or speed is very good early on. A bit of optimization there.
I am here of my own will.
Fire adept.
Wait till the guys at the academy hear about this.
I am sworn to. My heart knows only virtue. My shield. Greetings and salutations. My wrath undoes the wicked. I am here.
Can't wait.
God, it's been long enough. I don't remember how to switch between builds. Oh, that's right. Fire adept. Alright.
We are pilgrims in an unholy.
Why are these not...
My heart knows only virtue. I will fear no evil.
Paladin and
I
Avenger?
am sworn to valor. My heart knows only. I'll follow.
I think these are
my
the two
shield
that
will keep you
come
from
pre-made. Yep.
I'll follow. Never turn your face from the cold.
Probably should have saved these actually as builds of...
I am sworn to. I do not seek glory.
AP haste plus strike. It's been a while since I messed with this guy. I've definitely rethought some of how I do my characters.
I am
Sure.
sworn to valor.
But yeah, he's got strike, divine strike, plus bulwark. Excuse me. Divine intervention for when he gets more wounded. Zeal Strikes, which are actually pretty good for early AP use. Fervor, which is extra haste, mobility, and AP. Yeah, the reason I'm looking at replacing Ricky.
I'm Nick. Wait till time to put my training to the test.
If you remember, the Ensign is the default build. Commander is the version I built.
Greetings and sal. My shield will keep you. We are pilgrims in an unholy land. I'll follow. If greeting, my shield will keep you from the cold. Greetings and salutations. I'll follow. Never turn your face from the cold.
These are like
I'll follow if the cause is
duplicates of each other.
true. I am sworn to valor.
Or no, it just, I see it. Yeah, these are the ones that were made by...
I will fear no evil. My shield will keep you from the cold.
Yeah. This is the pre-made one. It's actually a pretty good pre-made, I have to say. Very hard to debuff. I'm not even sure my own version is as good as this.
I am sworn. My heart knows only virtue.
Yeah, this has 2 divine interventions, which try to only be useful if he takes so much damage that one wouldn't do it. Still has a light heal. Can't guard.
I am sworn to valor. I'll follow if the cause is true. Greetings and salutations. I'll follow. My heart. I am sworn to valor. My shield will keep. I'll follow if the cause is true.
I see. He's got better.
Greetings and salutations.
No, this guy has better healing received. Huh.
Hey, you thought...
Unless I am sworn to. My shield will keep you from the cold.
On the other hand, this guy is probably better than any of the pre-mades.
I'll follow if the cause is true.
So the reason
I
I'm
do
doing
not
this is
seek
because it would be, sorry for that took a sec. It'd be a bit weird with what I'm intending to do to have lasers, and that is because I'm gonna do a rendition of the Sweetwater campaign. What was this? Interesting. says 4, but I always see loop time as 1. Was I busy working on this and I didn't finish it? I suspect that's the case. Well, I guess I'll find out. Extra battles, extra allies, no equipment degradation. Let's go. No equipment degradation. Oh, it's 2 times where I get to pick. Twice before the thing rolls over, I see.
I humbly accept this gift. A boon to our cause.
So a weaker version of Blessed Bulwark. Less status. Defense for a whole bunch more physical. I'm not sure that actually is an upgrade.
I humbly...
Let's honor the dead by putting their gear to use.
Why does it think these things are upgrades?
Knowledge is power. That's not.
Could you clean this off for me?
An instrument for justice.
Let's honor the
Oh,
dead.
it's higher rarity, I see.
Use a new staff to lean upon.
Okay. Like this is Earth Mail +1. Of course, +1 is probably not worth downgrading the rarity. Defense helps against reflected damage, I believe. Could be wrong. It's at least thematic defense. Yeah. These are not upgrades.
I will sanctify it with my touch.
Wait a second. This is Orm the Fire Mage? Oh, this is the wrong bloody build. Okay. Whoops.
Stone standing in a field is
Fire added.
nothing. I've watched you since you learned to stand stones.
This is the guy with the improved version of. But alright. Cool. It doesn't degrade, because I just find that irritating. It requires a lot more thinking about whether I want to get rid of equipment just yet. Keep it around because none of these were upgrades. That was a
Let
bad
you
set
know
draws.
what this is. That's simply precious.
This is a rank upgrade. Extra firepower.
This will
So this is the fat loot everyone was
a
telling me.
boon to our cause.
Man, looking for this.
Why does this show as preferred equipment? I don't think I removed buckler as preferred equipment for Brock for some reason. Although it actually does work as an offhand
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me
for
about.
him. For if I ever swap out his
Man,
Sigma.
looking for this.
Hmm. Hmm. I did a lot of work on this character. Fervor eventually becomes not that useful when the characters get some speed, so yeah, he's the one who's getting the
So
buckler.
this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. More firepower.
Or maybe not, because this guy's more adept at light.
More firepower.
Useless. Useless and useless. Here's another set of upgrades.
Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
Even better purging of debuffs, more power. Game is actually generally right about what things are upgrades, but occasionally gets it wrong. Or doesn't understand a synergy I like to have. Eventually he will be good with fire, but not yet.
I
I will sanctify it with my touch.
Proved holy soap.
This will aid our quest.
Some of you may not like that I'm giving my party these power-ups, but I have played this game for quite a while, and I don't know. The charms are supposed to represent the main form progression, but they get just slower and slower as you go on. I always thought it was kind of silly that it just levels up, but beyond that, this is to make the campaign faster. Allow me to just play more casually, run higher difficulties. Make it more interesting for you guys. Kobold. You get to choose who. Ottoman. A unicorn. Or a tardigrade. Tardigrade is like space thing in it. It's not amazing. The Ottoman actually has a nice ability to kill things instantly. The unicorn is a support, healer, kobold, range support. Actually has pretty high armor pen, so it works pretty well. It's also thematic. Legendary unicorn or kobold. Kobolds aren't exactly friendly. I'll take the unicorn. Alright. Dense. Steampunk. This also allows me to make sure I get someone who fits thematically. Funky Frankie. Undead. A witch. Or a mad scientist. Yeah, the witch is the only thing that's at all medieval-ish. Alright, and a battle in a haunted chapel. It does seem to give extra battles, I guess.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
Is there thematic for Let's see. What difficulty is this on? Oh, hard? Probably from Run Home, where my party really wasn't designed in a way that they do well at the earliest. To Grandmaster. It might go up to Super soon.
I don't make mistakes.
I'm dead.
Should fear lies. The righteous have nothing to fear.
So the party I was using for Run Home, I had like Ricky. Some of them had abilities that cost as much as 10 AP. They were designed to reach a higher maximum power level, but they fought poorly in the early battles. So when I wanted to reach ridiculous endgame power levels, I would do that. This is more of a Halloween-themed witch, but whatever. It's a witch. Alright, can siphon a bit of health and deal damage. Strength, support, armor penetration, health speed. Magical defense, but poor against spirit, mundane light. Spirit, I don't know, the ghosts use spirit. Can remove enemy buffs. Siphon a bit. Turn someone into an angry corn. Which I believe is a pretty weak thing that doesn't easy kill. Or give trick or treat. Can drain the power of an enemy who kills and turn into a young witch. Definitely not the most powerful character. I really don't remember what Angry Corn or Halloween Curse do. Guess I'll learn. Useful since this character sometimes shows up in the Halloween campaign.
Is the magic of man.
Let me do that again. And here's the unicorn. Has a heal, rainbow injection, limited uses, but only melee range. Can buff an ally to have very high crit chance. Luck. That's actually pretty useful. Purge debuffs in friends or remove buffs in allies. It can revive party members. That's really powerful. Oh, and Lunar Step. If an enemy targets an ability, there's another enemy who's also close by. You can swap positions so that the enemy attack will sometimes hit. The swap position seems to trigger after the ability already targets. So these supports take a little practice to get to use, right? So I think this power level increases as my party goes on, but I don't know. Or with difficulty. Can heal friends. He's got something when he dies. Avenging Angel if he doesn't. Divine Intervention doesn't work. And stun. And he's got a Divine Strike. Which is great against the dead, it's worth noting. You rolled pretty well in initiative. I do have a charm that increases it. Flawed Diamond Charm of initiative, 42 extra for everyone. And Hrothgar's got a two-handed sword. That hits hard. Maybe at some point I'll swap into a Paladin's Hammer. If I give him enough power. He has to have raw power. I think it doesn't count light power. Crusader here uses more focused light abilities. Can he also uses blunt? Probably should have. Give him power upgrades anyhow.
My wrath.
Seal Strike starts off while being able to use right angles, not diagonally.
Does. Wicked. Never turn your face from the cold.
Knight has range of 5. Undertaker here. Not particularly vulnerable to fire. He's not in Dead Lake. Actually, this is skeletal. None of them have a fire weakness. Because it's Inquisitors. Convess. So they can lower AP and defenses. Convert, which can charm. Summons only, or repent, which detaunts, and siphons AP. And penance, which I believe atonement does damage. None of them are particularly vulnerable to fire. It's magical though. Ghost. And yeah. Top of the order is Hrothgar. Stay still. Maybe give himself Blessed Bulwark. Just use Divine Strike, that's probably what I'll do.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
Thorian to back him up with heals. Jane also has some reactive heals. Protected Spirit. Far more powerful, but a lot of these abilities they keep cooldown, so until she gets some cooldown reduction tomes, she starts off will be able to do Promise and Bubbly Baptism. Not that useful.
Who needs saving?
All right, it's my turn.
Still, luck. Luck is a pretty powerful thing, as is Rainbow Injection.
Now,
This spell is not useless either. See, he's got a revive, so it's good to have him in the back. Unicorn. Hrothgar falls.
let's make this quick.
Rock here. Starting hard to kill. Now, whereas in the sci-fi campaign, a lot of enemies have ranged abilities. Far fewer do in this one, even in the extra battles, it seems. Which makes things like shields with front defense more viable in a way, because you can sit at a choke point. You don't have to worry about like 3 enemies all hitting that enemy in a door, meaning your ally in a doorway. Like it'll just be whatever closes to melee. You can take them one at a time because of less range support, as opposed to everyone having guns in the Run Home campaign, which
These elven eyes have seen
there's I always thought the witch makes that not so useful.
much suffering.
Double, double, toil and trouble.
Alright, That's from a certain play whose name anyone who's ever seen theater shall not name. Certain Shakespeare play said to be cursed. Double boil, toil and trouble, cauldron burn, and fire burn and cauldron bubble. Yeah, that's how the play starts off, with 3 witches gather around cauldron. Doing kind of like fortune telling. I don't know. It's weird. That part of that is weird anyways. Trying to see if she's in range for most of her abilities. I guess it wouldn't hurt. No. So maybe I need Brock to fall back. This will be fine. This isn't a very hard battle. The Undertaker can raise members of your party under their control. That's kind of permanent for a battle. Fresh graves. These things are nasty, but they can't move. So the graves themselves can summon things. So a summon that summons. The crows in one, power and crit chance, and crows. Some damage, reduced aim and focus. So ranged abilities won't work well against him. Alright. It's got absorb because the diamond charm of damage absorption. Got absorb, resistance, initiative, and extra equipment stats. Making well-designed equipment all the more important. More useful in Run Home, where you can just grind forever. In this campaign, you kind of can't fight forever. Let's see.
Put your faith in the light.
Start right off with fervor. Get an early advantage. And this is usually a strong ability. You can see a strike on his own strikes. Reduces their AP by 1, gives him 1 AP, so it's actually shifts the AP balance as if it costs nothing. As if. He's very good at killing undead, but the only thing that here is the ghost and the crossbow. Alright. It's gonna be a while until he gets any kind of frontage, so he might as well just buff himself.
The darkness will not rise.
I doubt they'll kill her with guard just this early.
I will fear no evil.
For now,
There's a
save
storm
AP.
on the horizon.
Light Mr. Crow on fire.
Beyond your comprehension.
Know any good recipes?
You are pretty freaking useless. Except for dispelling buffs on my allies for some reason, maybe. To steal AP. Or actually, she could use this to destroy terrain. Even make soup out of it. I forget what trick or treat does. I could use it on my ally here. Guess I might as well learn.
These are not for you.
Trick or treat. Command. Entity moves. Target mover. Give it. Heal it? Difference between command and reactive, if I remember. Can't be manually activated. Forgive. God, I don't remember. That seems like that's just gonna heal the enemies. So if anything, that's not something I want to use again.
I have a few questions. I am no missionary.
Cool. Trick or treat would also drain his AP, so I'm not sure I want to use it anyone except maybe Thorian or. He's on the unicorn. No, doesn't work. Weird. Oh well.
The righteous have nothing to fear.
I picture you in mahogany.
I do not seek glory.
You don't, do you? Maybe trick or treat only works on the turn of, so the witch can use it? I don't know, we'll see. The witch moves behind him and it activates that all now. Hot-headed Crusader, or against Detaunt. That luck really comes in handy. Hey.
Don't bury me in the cosmos.
Really serious crit chance here. Just detaunting when it tries to attack him, won't he? Shoot, probably. He might resist the... Guess I'll give it a shot.
I walk through the valley.
I will know if you are fitting.
Fail.
Stay close.
Do you know more than done?
He's terrible against detaunts. That was almost guaranteed to fail, actually, when I think about it. Oh well. Can't trick or treat if he's got no AP. can.
Let's make this quick.
Alright. With power and damage. And he's here and ready to wall. Great against physical. Phenomenal resistance, exceptional defense. Extra absorb from his forge burn.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Hmm. Hmm.
Come with me if you want to.
This will slowly pay for itself in terms of AP. Not to mention, give her healing.
I will fear no evil.
Not losing the healer is always important, even though very little chance here. Alright. Try and divine
close.
strike.
Our cause is true.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's got a range of 1.
Ignite us flame.
I see. So trick or treat is whenever anyone moves next to him. Gives up AP. It's actually net positive for my party if used correctly. Interesting. Halloween curse, not always a curse. Sometimes a curse.
My shield is shelter.
Could lay hands to remove the debuff there.
That is my hat.
Guard, not really worth it. Unicorn would be a good one to do that.
Every second you still have faith in them.
Double toil and trouble.
Yeah. Ability. To have Jane give treats to allies, that could actually be useful. Come to think of it. Probably more useful than the unicorn though, and I want to see if this will work.
Get into the
is dark, so that really should work great. Oof. Because Abysmal against Dark. This gives 13 AP. I could give a ton to James used correctly. Alright. That's worth it. Summons don't have shields. So actually kind of vulnerable. Kinda.
I have a few questions. In good faith. Repent, heathen.
Terribly worried about the debuff from Brock. Oof. Oh, really?
I do not seek glory.
Well, it was smart of him to get back here so that the trick or treat was used on the ghost. Give me a ridiculous amount of AP. Who did it haunt? Oh, I tried to haunt the unicorn at swap position. That's right. You can turn next to it. You get feared, so James has to move. Alright. Fun. Northstar can take the fellow is most adept at killing.
The light will guide.
Crossbow. He's just gonna fail to hit here. Most likely.
I bring the flame.
Here is your ammunition.
Now he's got Queen on sight to give Blood Sport to Brock if he wants.
Time for some explosive action.
course, he's got tons of health. Time to die, Inquisitor.
These elven arms have seen much suffering.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize Smith Star could be that effective, or I think if there had been an Inquisitor there, and I'm not sure he could have done that diagonally, but now it was a waste. Oh well. This is an easy fight because I didn't set the difficulty high enough.
I go where I feel the light course through your mortal veins.
That isn't mundane, so
I like to keep my friends close.
retreat from Unicorn. Restore AP. I guess sick protection on James, because this ghost can actually hit really hard.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
My wrath undoes the wicked.
I should have had her move out of the way so Thorian could reach her. Oh well.
I walk through the valley.
Make sure I just in case it tries to go
Stand
for Jane.
together.
The elements do my bidding.
Oh. Dead.
Flames consume you.
Easily dead. Like I said, easy fight.
A hammer blow against the dark.
It did remind me of things that are
An
important for harder
instrument
ones.
for justice. This will aid our quest. I humbly accept this gift.
Two divine interventions can be overkill, but
A boon, an instrument for justice.
yeah, that one. And when did Jack have given to
An instrument for justice.
got no skill
Sometimes
with light.
greed is a necessary evil. humbly accept this gift, an instrument for justice, a boon to our cause.
Ah, +3 rarity, although downgrade in rank. Still health and defense. Oh, that's a big hit to healing received. From divine intervention. Maybe light heal. Yep. No, it's probably still worth it for the rarity. I just have to get an upgrade.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. I've been looking for this.
Speed on such a slow character. And mobility. Earthen Mail or Forest Shroud. Yeah, I don't use taunt defense that much until characters gain speed. I'll actually do that. Cool. Should be another battle somewhere. Probably in this outbuilding. Second.
There are many lies, but only one truth. You should have expected to see.
Don't worry, there won't be another full
The
moon for
righteous
months.
have nothing to fear.
That line is, of course, supposed to remind you she's an idiot. There won't be another full moon for months. Of course, full moons happen once every month. So, that's utterly dumb. Another three more Inquisitors and a magical potato, grouch potato. Self-absorb, but also negative damage reflect, so if you manage to get through the shield, you can actually get lots of healing. This augments the negative damage reflect already there. Taunt, and then deal damage, making potato chips at people or reduce max health. Mash him up. It can be powerful if you have a party that has high defenses, well, and not so much health. So each hit point is worth relatively more, no shields. Well, if you rely on shields for defense, well, that's not going to affect the shield. And heals are actually more effective if you have less total health than they do percentage heal. Huh. It's just an interesting portrait there. Let's look at it.
Never turn your face
Health grows fast
from
and
the
keeps
cold.
rolling. Get her before she turns into a werewolf. Is this her? The crouch potatoes. Crouch potato.
Who needs set?
It's worth noting these little bubbles. You can actually set characters, including
Let's make it slick.
not the extra allies, interestingly. Oh no. Yeah, I can. I could set them under AI control if I wanted. So, like, if any of y'all, I wonder if I can export the game modes to Steam Workshop. Maybe I will. If any of y'all want to play around with that, and don't want to control a large party, but want, you know, just more people around for more zaniness, random AI allies, you can right click on them to open their card, click this little bubble, and that'll put them under AI control, and then you don't have to actually set what they do, make decisions, even understand the abilities, how they work. I don't know. It's kind of easy mode, but if it lets you play in Galaxy Brain when you wouldn't do it otherwise, you can still keep the challenge up.
Effort is the magic of man.
And you can even set dynamic difficulty mode if you want. It's one of the ones that comes ships with the game that the devs made, which will make high charm levels lead to even higher added difficulty. I haven't messed with that yet, but if I understand it correctly, it adds difficulty based on charm level. I think it was called dynamic difficulty. It's one of the presets anyhow.
The elements
Can't make me repent if I'm outside your range, Inquisitor. Way back here.
We are pilgrims in an unholy. I will fear no evil.
Unicorn can sit back there and back up, and the witch is darn useless, but trick or treat is probably the most useful ability. Howling curse, and that can actually be extremely useful. So, not really a useless character.
Have you, my pretty? Know any good recipes?
Not really.
My poison of double toil and trouble.
Cool. Should put the unicorn here actually, so it can reach Jane easier. Here we go.
Never turn your face from the cold.
Teen girl who turns into a werewolf. Graceful fighter. Fucks his invasion from graceful. Excuse me. I think it sounds like a sneeze thanks to noise canceling, but it's actually a cough. Fervor for haste. AP over time. Fervor is one of his abilities that makes this character useful for early battles. It's becomes a relatively less useful, even absolutely more powerful than later ones. Oh yeah, she's weak against spirit. It's worth noting. Which means that Seal Strikes steal AP from her very, very effectively. And Strike is actually more effective than Divine Strike.
You've got 90s mom car canceritis. I've seen better effects during a birdemic. You're not getting any of this werewolf liver. Beat me up. Ow.
Hmm. Deal some damage and fall back. Why not?
Where the spirit pulls, the body follows.
Oh well. Use that shroud. I don't think that even cost him. Let's see. 3. Hey. We lost 1 AP movement. I should start him here and then have him fall back. Oh well.
The darkness will not rise.
Get back in good habits for this game. It's been a bit since I played it. There's a small chance that they try and rush the witch. The garage potato, maybe? Yeah, not gonna work. Just
Eternal dawn, light the way.
give Hrothgar some extra healing. Divine Intervention is more powerful than the most.
Long have I watched man. By the flames of Beldoom.
And die.
Ah, of course. It's also clear now.
Wizard's Manual.
My
Interesting.
wrath undoes the wicked.
Probably useless, like most of these random drops, but you never know.
My path is righteous.
Alright.
I have
Get in
a
there.
few questions. Get your lies out now while you still can. Still maintaining your innocence.
My poison of choice? Sugar.
I don't know what Angry Corn does. Let's see.
The truth has
It's
benefits.
organic.
Thorian is weak against dark, which actually makes trick-or-treating work well on him. Interestingly. Same with the unicorn.
Make room. Nothing like a pair of candy and razor blades.
Did I hear something about razor blades in the candy corn? Oof. That sounds horrible. Which is supposed to be evil, so. Detaunt will wear off. Good smart dispel so as not to give up an AP though. Yeah, I'll do that.
You should have expected this Inquisition. The truth is solitary. You look like you prefer.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition was the joke there. Should have expected this Inquisition.
I do not seek glory.
Alright, let's get detaunted, shall we?
Where the spirit pulls, the body follows.
Can only repent. It's now on cooldown, so Brock won't get detaunted.
I walk through the valley.
Fire works particularly well in these.
Time for some explosive action.
Smith strike. Hmm. Huh, 88% chance of death. Probably should have used Smith's strength earlier, but whatever.
These elven eyes have seen much suffering.
That's a lot getting through that.
Tread lightly.
Storing some EP there. Which has terrible aim. I bet she'd actually do some real damage with Sanctify. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. With Sanctifier, she's not so terrible. Give her resistance. So she doesn't just get debuffed by the Inquisitor.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
Effort is the magic of man.
Hmm. Her.
Under the elements in your favor.
Make Holy Wrath it more powerful. 'Cause it does do fire damage.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land. My strife is true.
Huh. Trial by fire, trial by light, and trial by blunt. Interesting. 3 trials. Stunning this. Oh. But I guess it has more power than he does, so he can't. Oh well.
Only the darkness should fear the light. Get your lies out now while you still can. You will serve as an example.
Hmm. Bit of luck. I forget if crit chance works on buffs. They didn't come close enough. The Inquisitor come closer. I could have used offensive ability on James before. Didn't.
I'll have you, my pretty.
Hmm. Can't quite rage for soups on here. But the aim lasts 3 turns, so. Hmm.
Which way?
Who needs saving?
Hmm. Damage over time. Yeah, damage over time.
Come with me if you want to live. Eternal dawn, call
Oh,
upon
instant.
your light.
Wrong way, that doesn't require line of sight. Hmm.
I will fear no evil.
Flame works well on a potato. This gun with the shield, he can seal strikes.
You're not gonna like this.
Nope, I don't think he is. Armor breaker.
The truth has its benefits.
Shoot. Really?
The elements do my bidding.
Smite the tater.
I tread the path need chooses. My power is ancient.
I do not seek glory.
Hmm.
Be cleansed by holy fire.
That was probably a waste.
Stay close.
Go here. Light heal. Somehow necessary, unlikely. Light hands, remove debuffs or
The
whatever.
righteous have nothing to fear. Repent, heathen. This ability only works on enemies.
Yeah, well, it works on idiots. Didn't work on him.
My poison of choice? Sugar.
Wait, I should have done that earlier. Huh. This thing is tasty, so it heals anyone who attacks it, and it's easy to hit. That's what I should have done. Oh well. Howling Curse. Actually useful. Give AP to Brock. And her. Let's try and get AP. Oop. Well, doesn't have any AP left at all.
This broom ain't for sweeping.
Dead.
I'm not used to all this darkness. Don't go too far.
Healing.
Tread lightly.
Never turn your face from the cold. The
I should have
light
given him
will
the crit
guide you.
chance. Whoops.
Only the darkness should fear the light.
He did. That was
The righteous victory.
too easy. I could definitely knock it up a different level
Sometimes
or
greed is a necessary evil.
2. Oh, this is a light-based ability. Inquisitor's Manual. Speed, resistance, ability to redact. Just kind of like Smart Dispel. Oh, except it hurts allies if used. Still, speed. It's not terrible.
A boon to our cause.
Give this to my cleric. Speed has a lot of use early on, so she can actually use her buffs. I think I'll just hold on to it for now. Templar Shield is never that good. Once again, the game's suggestions of who to give it to are accurate. I already have a witch. I don't need a pumpkin pail on top of that. It's not a bad thing, though. That item. Alright. I might regret this, but I think... Bump it up to Super Grandmaster. There will be more fights, so...
I'll pray for your souls. An instrument for justice.
Get me used to harder fights. Why not? Again. It's been a bit since I played this game, as I said. Most of the Thorian stuff is magic-based.
Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
Strike is for more mundane foes. It's worth noting. It's at least partly mundane, although it has a magical element. It's more so than divine. It's a way to get around damage resist. That's why I gave him it instead of just 2 divine strikes. More variety.
I humbly accept this gift.
Yeah.
A boon to our cause.
Sanctuary is magical. You know what?
This
I'll
will
give
aid
him
our
it.
plan.
More firepower.
Status defends the guy with really expensive abilities, where if he gets detaunted, it's
Now I'm looking for this.
bad. Curve around the cleric, though. Losing her is bad.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. Man looking for this.
And Young received on the Crusader, who tends to probably get targeted more than Paladin because he's squishier and he's self-heal. Ascension 18. Much tougher fight. Here we go. Next video, though. I'm smelling food. It's making my stomach roar. I need a break regularly. I need breaks regularly with my long COVID. So I hope you folks enjoyed the video. Sorry I spent a little time at the beginning poking around, looking at equipment and modes and so forth. But now that we're getting started, hopefully this will be interesting. Till next time, this is Northstar. Sign off. I wish you all the best. Take care of each other and be kind to yourselves. Till next time, may you always find a gang star to lead you home. Adieu.